Hi everybody, it's Eva. Um, it is Saturday, July 30th. I've tried to make a few videos, hospital videos, which kind of look a little rough. Surgery was supposed to be 6 to 8 hours. Surgery ended up being 10. The dissection of my glute, my tissue, my fat from my glute was perfect, but um, I started clotting as he was trying to do the microsurgery to sew the vessels together. That being said, created quite a big complication. It took 5 to 6 times the amount of blood thinners. I was on a heparin drip to thin my blood out to get me through it. And I stayed on a heparin drip, but because of the heparin drip and blood loss and such, I ended up needing a blood transfusion, which I got, two blood transfusions, two bags of blood. I can joke and say that I was kind of hoping for some superpowers or something. Imagining who that donor is and was or whatever. Just thank you so much for donating blood. And I don't think people realize how important it is to donate. And my sister donates all the time, and it's just such a powerful gift. So I started doing a lot better after the blood transfusions and stuff. So the flap, okay, I guess, where do I even begin? When I woke up, I believe that this procedure requires a little bit of, it felt like hell. They have your room up to 85 degrees, and they have this thing called a bear hugger, which is this blanket that has hot air going through it, full blast, laying on you, because the warmer your body, the better the blood circulation. Of course, waking up from anesthesia and 10-hour surgery and everything, not a very good feeling. I also I guess they had me on Dilaudid, and it made me really, really, really yucky. So they ended up switching me to morphine, and to keep me calm, they also gave me Klonopin to help keep me relaxed, because it was really kind of scary because I couldn't take a deep breath in because my chest hurt so bad. My flap was kind of iffy, and then it started doing really good, and we started using the Doppler, and you could hear the blood like go through it. It was fascinating, and the more I looked at it, even though it's pretty Frankensteinish, it just looked like a real boob, pretty much, without all the oxygen sensors and stuff, I guess. But they moved me from ICU to upstairs, and my flap started failing. It's emotional because it looked real. It felt real. I've gone through 2 previous reconstructions, both with just the expanders and implants. It didn't feel the same. I mean, it was emotional, but I don't know, maybe because it was so hard and cold, and maybe I wasn't ready. I don't know. It could be so many things, right? But this one, like when I would touch it and like cup it, it felt like a breast, and while it was alive, it was warm. This has probably been the most emotional experience I've had with my breast thus far. I always consider myself like a warrior and somebody that's like tough, and I don't need breasts, and I have what it takes to be a woman, so who cares about boobs, and I'm gonna wear my scars proudly, and I do to an extent, but I didn't realize how much it affected me not having my breasts. Um, Maybe it's being 37 years old and single for so long, and but I don't even think it's that. I think it's like seeing the curve and seeing the cleavage, and that's something there. So it really affected me, and I was an emotional mess, and I've kind of been an emotional mess. Um, the doctor told me we have a new plan, so I have a new plan right here. First things first, I have a drain coming out of my chest. I'll show you that in a minute. And I have a drain coming out of my buttocks, so from the donor site. So first things first is I have to heal. I have to heal. I need to get strong, because the next step is going to be a big one. And because of what I went through with this one, it's, it's always a risk. And so I really need to be prepared and be healthy and ready. So next week I will be getting my drains taken out. And then by August 25th, I shouldn't have really any restrictions per se, so I can kind of work out and start just getting healthy. And then October is when we will be going back in for surgery. I'm going to do a bilateral breast reconstruction, possibly with the latimus dorsi flaps and a placement of bilateral tissue expanders. So I thought I would never do the expanders again, but the way he has it set up is that from October to December, we're going to do expansion, but very small, maybe 300 cc's, just enough to have a little bit of volume underneath some of my own fat. So that way it's not all implants. So, and then he has the removal of the tissue expanders and the placement of the breast implants in December. And in January, the revision of my buttocks and make them symmetric and everything. So, because right now I've got a big chunk taken out of my tush. A lot of people think this is crazy, but I'm hoping that I'll be in a better place a couple months from now, and I have my family. And my family, I just want to say thank you for being so supportive. My mom, my grandma, my dad, my sister, everybody, friends, people on Facebook, people on Instagram. I really appreciate all your love and well wishes. So I'm going to continue to do my YouTubes until, like, as I'm healing from this and then going through that. And also hopefully have fun videos of art stuff and food and all those other fun things in life besides all of the surgery and yucky stuff. So if you have any kids, or if you don't want to see any surgery scars or any blood or tubes or anything, then please turn it off, and thank you for listening. And for those of you that keep watching, thank you. And so I'll show you what's going on. Okay, so here I am again. Now you can see me completely, a little bit more than the first night. So I have
the tube coming out here. I cover it just because I don't want things to be knocked, because it hurts more when like it gets snagged on my shirt or something. So, and then the biggest and worst part of it, there's the drain for my glute is right here. And that, my friends, is my donor site. So you can see I have a lot of bruising up here and some capillary stuff. I'm allergic to tape, so I started having like these blisters and stuff from the tape, but it's a pretty big scar, and you can see it makes me look really flat. It's a huge dent. As you can see, my other side of my butt kind of stick out right here. So that is that, and a bag of chips. I love saying that. I love chips. Anyways, I'm not supposed to be sitting for very long. I'm supposed to be standing or laying, so I'm going to hurry up and finish so I can go lay down. I also had like some weird, like, see how I'm like really, really red, and I'm like all, I don't know what happened in surgery, but it is all peeling, like almost like I got burned during surgery. I have no idea. But I'll tell you what, they must do some crazy stuff to you while you're asleep, because so many parts of my body hurt that weren't even worked on. Like my left side, which has nothing, like everything's cool on that side, it's the right side. So anyways, if you can help, I do a GoFundMe page, and GoFundMe.com/EvaB Reconstruction, and just help with medical expenses, living expenses, etc. If not, I'm perfectly happy with that as well. I just like your support. And please follow me on Instagram. I'm Eva B here. So EVA, the letter B, and HERE. I'm really bad at knowing my own stuff. Yes, Eva B here. Follow me. I like to post food porn, medical stuff, beautiful pictures, and happy moments. So please follow me. And I will be getting a Twitter account as well. And I'm going to be working on some support groups and trying to get the community involved and do some fundraising as well. So I will keep everybody updated. All right. Thank you for listening.